Hi, this is Greg Johnson with Blue Book Services. I'm joined today by the CEO of the Produce for Better Health Foundation, Wendy Reinhardt Kapsak. And Wendy, this is now the official start of National Fruits and Veggies Month, and it goes all month. Can you tell our audience a little bit about what's involved with this program?
Absolutely. I broke out my pineapple earrings for National Fruits and Veggies Month today. This year's theme is Have a Plant Nation. Also got the shirt on too. So our goal is, we launched Have a Plant last year in April, and in September of 2019, we said, let's reskin what used to be Fruits and Veggies More Matters Month. It's now National Fruits and Veggies Month to elevate new fruit and vegetable consumption behaviors as a national priority. This year's theme is Have a Plant Nation, the idea that we had the launch last year, but now we want to take it really nationwide. And PBH is going to do our part. We're hoping the rest of the industry will also join in.
So what are some things the industry can do to join in?
Well, first off, today, September 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern, you can join Bo, the Lunchbox Dad, on PBH's channels. You want to use the Have a Plant Chat hashtag. And we're going to be talking about all things National Fruits and Veggies Month, including how to get your kids and your family to eat more fruits and vegetables. It seems like, oh my gosh, Twitter, are people on Twitter still? Guess what they are? They're on Twitter like never before during this particular season in life. And this is a great way, if you've never been involved in just kind of a conversation with consumers, at the very least, observe. And if you're interested, this is an opportunity for you to get your product in front of millions of consumers within 60 minutes and really, dive into the conversation and get some free PR out of it too. So that's at 3 p.m. September 1st with Bo, Lunchbox Dad. He's amazing and has a great following.
What are some other things that we might see throughout the month for this promotion?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we do have a plant, National Fruits and Veggies Month Have a Plant industry toolkit, and people can access that on the site. So that will give you lots of ideas to really customize this. But from us, this idea that at this moment, honestly, the industry has the opportunity to give America a big hug, a big fruits and veggies hug, and really surround them with, we know we have the best products, but really surround them with lots of inspiration and love and encouragement. And so with that sentiment, you're going to see us really not just embrace fruits and veggies, but everything about them. Their diversity. There are so many fruits and veggies to choose from. There are so many ways to prepare them. There are so many eating occasions that you should be including them in. And so this idea of what I might call PBH and this Have a Plant Nation, embracing the true diversity of all the different ways that people are using fruits and vegetables and the fruits and vegetables themselves. There's a great way for us to tap into the sentiment and the times of the moment, and not just spread love, but also this idea of inclusiveness.
What about the back to school that we're all going through, and at different degrees? It seems like maybe fruits and veggies can bring some happiness to the situation, which isn't happy for everyone who isn't able to go back and is stuck doing virtual versions.
Well, I think parents are drinking their veggies, fruits and veggies more than ever.
Bloody Marys, yeah.
Sales going up. But no, you bring up a really great point. One of the first partnership that we have kicking off this month, and we announced it actually last month, is September's National Fruits and Veggies Month. It's also National Family Meals Month. And so we really love what the FMI Foundation is doing with Family Meals Month. It's really about staying strong with family meals. And so some people are thinking, listen, I might just need to get away from my family for a minute. We want to encourage people, regardless of who your family is. It might be your college-age kids and who's in their apartment at the moment. And really embracing the idea of family, whatever that looks like for you. And what we find is that people who are eating more family meals together, regardless of their family, they're actually increasing two things. One is their consumption of fruits and vegetables. So that's good for the industry. It's good for families because it improves people's health. And we know that's really important right now. But two, it also improves measures of connection and feelings of connection. And people, regardless of where they are right now, they really are not just looking for this idea of inclusiveness and hopefully some calm, but also connectedness and finding new ways to do that. And so we're really embracing family meals and saying, hey, let's stay strong with family meals, keep going with family meals, and there's lots of ways to do it. And you get more fruits and veggies, which is great for you.
Yeah, I like the concept of actual connectedness, not just virtual.
Totally. Everybody's craving a little more of that these
Yeah.
days.
Well, speaking of virtual, though, I know that you guys have an event planned for the end of September, so the end of National Fruits and Veggies Month. What's going to be involved in that one? Of course, it will have to be virtual.
Yes, yes. So a couple things, just, National Fruits and Veggies Month is a month-long celebration. We're shining a greater light, particularly in digital and social media, because guess what? Consumers are there. We've seen our numbers skyrocket during this time. And so that lets us know that, number one, what the platform we have is relevant. Two, people are looking for this information, and they're looking for information constantly and consistently. So we want to be there for them, and we want the industry to get in on this movement and take advantage of these platforms. So it starts with Bo, as we mentioned, with the Have a Plant tweet chat on September 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern. Lunchbox Dad, Bo, remember that. And then it concludes at the end of the month on the 29th of September, along with the 30th. And we have this Have a Plant Nation virtual influencer event. And what makes this special is that we are seeing and hearing from our members. I'm not just craving connection. I understand that I have to do this in a virtual world, but what I want to also make sure when I engage in something like this is that I am guaranteed connection, and I'm guaranteed very useful and meaningful connection. So what we've done is we've created this exclusive industry event with 50 plus hand-selected influencers. And they come from 3 points of consumer connection, okay? They come from point of sale with retail, point of service, food service, and point of inspiration online. So we're gonna have retail, food service influencers, as well as those ambassadors in action that you always hear us talk about. And they're gonna be pouring into our industry attendees and really helping them understand how either shoppers, guests, and or consumers are really talking to them and wanting, and the type of inspiration that they're seeking. And then it's also an opportunity for industry to pour into those folks and really establish some meaningful connection that I think, for me, at the end of the day, I always want to make sure that we're positively impacting consumption behaviors, regardless of whether it's at point of purchase, point of service, or at point of inspiration. We got to get in there and talk to people before they choose their takeout, or before they go shopping, or at least before they go to click and carry if they're in an online environment.
All right, I'm looking forward to that. It sounds like a good one. And then there's going to be an education program with that as well, right?
Yeah, so with the 2 days, what we're going to be doing is really, if folks choose to get involved, is we're gonna really give some top line insights that no one's seen before from our state of the plate consumption research. And we're gonna get the reaction from those retailers, food service, and those online consumer facing influencers. And then they're gonna give us feedback on really, given these new insights around consumption, what do we need to actually truly effectuate consumption in the long term? We've been saying here at PBH, if a global pandemic doesn't change behavior positively for fruits and vegetables, what will? And so we really want to take those insights, think about what we've been through over the last several months, and then also kind of have our eye towards the future, So there'll be an education component around that. We'll also be talking about food safety issues and instilling and maintaining and hopefully instilling or enhancing consumer trust. And we're going to be talking about flavor, because I've always, people don't want to eat cardboard or anything twice. They really want their food to taste good. And so we're going to be talking about flavorful varieties, and really that idea that starts all the way back at the seed level.
Right.
And so talk about how to bring those new varieties to market in an online world.
All right, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to it, and we will have details on that when you send it out. We'll post it on our website and link back to your site so they can find out more.
That's great. So in the meantime, I really want to just make sure that folks are following the PBH social channels at fruits_veggies or at fruits and veggies, and make sure that you get involved in the Have a Plant movement online, particularly in this month where PBH and all of our ambassadors are going to be shining a much bigger light on fruits and vegetables collectively and all that's amazing about them. And it's an opportunity to, at the very least, get some insights by observing the conversation. At the very most, get involved, make this your movement, and get your story out there. I encourage it.
All right. Well, Wendy, thank you so much for joining us, and especially making time for us at the beginning of this huge month-long promotion and activity.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.